in the streets of New York City to find out what Americans are thinking about this. Let's go.
Oh, he's insane.
Taking any action towards Gaza isn't going to be a good thing.
I do have an opinion about it, but I don't want to get exposed.
This is like the plan from the beginning from Israel.
But it would be the U.S. controlling it, not Israel.
I think we've been colonizers from the top, and that's what they're continuing to do.
There will never be peace in the Middle East.
I'm just praying that Donald Trump thinks of the people first.
I don't mind the rebuilding part, but I don't think moving everyone out is a good idea.
Egypt and Jordan have said that they do not want to take in Palestinians whatsoever. Why do you think that is?
I'm not exactly sure.
People are like only into immigrants when they're white. Palestinian people aren't white, and nobody wants to accept them.
We'd think like their fellow Arab countries would want to accept them because they're also not white.
That is true.
I mean, you just don't want unwanted guests.
I think taking on refugees is an important ethical thing, but these countries aren't well resourced themselves, and they probably don't want to take in a bunch of people.
No country that's going to want to take that many people in.
Do you think that the United States would be a better government than Hamas?
I don't know if I want to answer that question.
No, I mean, Gaza before October 7th, it wasn't that
I
bad.
think that they should just be free and choose for themselves.
Hamas is a terrorist organization that has condoned murder and rape. America at least doesn't explicitly condone that kind of thing.
We need to stop sticking our nose places where it doesn't belong.
I don't think this is the issue for the U.S. to deal with.
I don't even think they're doing a good job here, so like.
Would you agree that it would be a better area if the world's people could live there as opposed to just a Hamas-controlled region for only Palestinians?
I mean, I like the concept of that. I don't really trust him being true to what he says.
I think it would be better if terrorists weren't running the government.
You know, there's no such thing as terrorists.
A lot of this suffering that has begun has been at the hands of Hamas.
Hamas, I can't really say. I'm not a freedom fighter. I'm not there fighting on the front line. If I was, I would probably go and, blow myself up instead of living. Better to kill yourself. I had families. I know people who were freedom fighters.
Do you think Hamas is freedom fighters, just to make sure I'm understanding you correct?
I think so.
Massacring 1,200 individuals and then taking 240 hostages, including women and babies. Do you think that's a way to get freedom for themselves?
If you're desperate enough, you'll do anything.
Burning families alive together, raiding their homes, raping women, justified?
I gotta do a little bit more research.
I mean, I agree with Bees.
I don't know what the answer is, but the conversation needs to be had. It's not working as is.
I feel like we need to focus on rebuilding.
I couldn't agree with you more. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great one.